Hello guys, welcome to Team Fuzzy Panda. This is the specialist of everything, and this is the Shadow Paladin deck. The winning from the tournament that I won a while back now.
Weeks ago.
Weeks ago, there you go. And that was the Hunter. He's going to be recording and he's going to ask his 2 questions, and I'm going to respond for him.
Hey guys.
Anyways, so I guess we should start, right?
Sure.
Alright, let's stand up to deck profiling. Whoa, fail. Alright, so my starting is... what's his name?
Full bow.
Full bow. His skill is, you know, when you ride the grade 1 on it, which is Blaster Javelin, which you see in a little bit, it makes me search for the grade 2. So
Blaster Darko.
Start put him on the side, and we'll start with the trigger lineup. So, like in every deck, we always run 4 heals. I ran 4 draws and 8 crits. This is the first artwork and the second one. And this is the trigger lineup for the Shadow Paladins, the winning deck.
A Flame of Heaven.
Flame of Heaven.
This is my deck.
We pretty much have 2 decks the same. The Flame of Heavens and the Hunters. Just there is a different trigger lineup, but I'll talk about that later.
At the end of the video.
So this is my grade 1s. 4 Black Sage. 4 Blaster Javelins. These are the guys that when you ride the full bow, it gives it +2 and searches for the Blaster Dark. Now I run only 2 of these guys. I can't pronounce their names. Nightmare
Painter.
Painter, there you go. Nightmare Painter. I'm sorry, I'm reading them backwards, guys. These guys affect when you call it to rear guard, you choose a card from your hand and put it into soul.
Well, Shadow Paladin.
Shadow Paladin, sorry.
And it's not a choice, it has to be done.
It has to be done. So usually these guys are savior cards if you have Phantom Blaster Dragon in your hands. And you have the cross ride.
And you want to ride the cross ride first.
Right. I run 1 Witch of
Nostrum. And Rod.
Yeah, whatever. Rest, discard a card, and draw. And then 3 Perfect Shields. So that's that for the grade 1s. Let's head out for the grade 2s. Now on this one, I ran 2 Lemains.
Lemon.
What?
Lemon. Yeah,
Lemon.
Sure.
You said lemons, right? Or did I say
Lemon?
Okay, well, the Skull Witches. You counterblast 1, discard 1 card, and draw 2.
Darkness Maiden.
No, pause it.
Why?
We only ran 1.
Oh, wow, okay, well, there's not much of a big difference. But
it's a big difference.
But just keep it like that anyway.
Alright, so in here...
Because he did want to run 2, remember? Yes, he wanted to run 2. Anyway, just continue.
2 of the Makas in this deck. 2 of the Cursed Lancers, which if they hit Vanguard, it unflips damage. 2 Blaster Darks.
I think that was the difference. He ran 3 Blaster Darks.
Right, that was the main difference. That in the other Shadow Paladins build, in the Flame of Heavens, he ran 3 of these guys. And 1 Maka.
I only run 2, but I'll tell you why at the end of the video.
And then, last but not least, 4 of the Masquerades. When you have a Blaster name, it gives it +3 on your turn.
In the Vanguard, if you have a Blaster in the Vanguard.
If you have a Blaster Vanguard. So the grade 3 lineups are 3 Phantom Blaster Dragons.
Yeah, like 1 SP. And the Flame of Heaven actually has the same lineup. 1 SP, 2 regular.
And then 4 of the Cross Rides. Phantom Blaster Overlord.
Which is the main card of the deck.
Alrighty. So, the main difference, like I said, it was just one less Maka, and
one more
three,
blaster.
and one more blaster. And the main reason for the Flame in Heaven, why he did that, is because you really just need one Maka. You don't need to make more Counter Blast, waste more to search out for a one.
Well, that's his theory.
That was his theory. And the Hunter has his own theory, but we'll get to it. Now, the two questions is, and we're always going to do this from now on for every deck, is if we're going to change up the build and the trigger lineup.
Which I guess you can ask me since it is my deck.
So in this deck, Hunter, are you going to change up the deck build?
Well, the only difference between mine and Flame of Heavens is the fact of the trigger lineup, and I guess that one Maka. In the trigger lineup, for me, I prefer, honestly, I prefer running just 2 draw triggers and still having the 2 stands. I like having the stands just to like push for that extra attack, because you know, it helps from time to time. But then again, that's just my theory. If you want to run 4 draws, that's fine. That's also good. The only other thing is the Makas. I do run 2 Makas because I prefer having the choice to counter blast and thin out the deck by putting another unit behind Maka. And the reason for that, I only run 2 Blaster Darks. Reason being is that since this is the cross ride deck, you really don't necessarily need Blaster Dark in the soul for the cross ride. You just need the Phantom Dragon in the soul. But I still run the 2, obviously, for the fact that it thins out the deck if you run the 1 on top of the 0. And for the fact that it could be a 10k hitter as Vanguard when you have the 1 in soul. So that's about the only difference. I don't really plan to make any other changes other than that. But I will have a different Shadow Paladin deck in the future when the Revengers come out, which obviously won't be until months from now because we're behind the OCG format. So anything else?
Not that I know of, Hunter. Did we
What video?
Us fighting yet? Or
no, not yet. I know we're behind on that this week, but we will do videos for this week if we can. It's just that we need to get the members together to do it, because it's kind of hard to record when it's just 2 of us.
True that.
So, and if you want to see this deck in action, there was the video that we posted from the BorderCon, which is the one that specialist of it. Yeah, the specialist.
Yeah, the one I used.
Yeah, he won the tournament, so, and he won 2 boxes. But that's up to you guys if you want to go back and backtrack and see our old videos. But yeah, that's about it.
Just mind you guys, on that videos, they're like 15 minutes long, so yes, it took a while.
Alright, well that's about it then.
Alright, so this is the Specialist Everything, signing off.
And the Hunter, signing off as well.
Peace!